Hello, this is Yin, and I'm here with Helmut today to talk about what are the main ingredients of a successful marketing strategy. Helmut, could you share with our audience what are the main ingredients?
I sure can. I think there's 3 or 4 main ingredients, and that would be number 1: don't use your own money for marketing. Use other companies, other organizations, non-profit, large organizations, and even other people's money for marketing.
Wow, that's a novel concept.
Well, it's not so noble, but it's very workable, because now you have unlimited amount of money.
That's right.
Yeah. Now, in order to achieve that, in order for people to put your message on their marketing wagon, which that's what it is all about. You're basically hitchhiking, okay, your marketing. You're standing on the road and say, hey, take me with. Okay, and for them to do that, for other companies and people and organizations and to do that, they must there must be something in for them.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah. And usually what that is an aligned message. See, like a church wants to give a certain message to their members. So if you have something, a message and a particular thing which the priest or the rabbi, whoever, or the executives there say, wow, that's good, then they love it. Or for instance, take a newspaper. For them to write an article, there got to be something in for them. Their reader must like it. There must be some news involved. There must be something there. Talking about your product doesn't do that.
Sure. So we need to create something newsworthy for them, and then they will put it on for you.
Correct. For YouTube and Google to completely, hugely promote you versus somebody else, just like a media, because actually Google and YouTube are the new newspaper. They are the new television. Yeah, the new ABC.
And I think there's a statistics that show more and more people are going on internet for their news feed. They download the news instead of going to a traditional newspaper. Is that true?
Well, not just more and more. It is so large that, as we probably know, newspapers going out of business. Television channels having a problem. Currently, there are 6 billion videos watched on the internet every month, which happens to be more than people watch television in all the channels, networks combined.
Wow.
Yeah. So yes, Google is a media station. Now, the only difference between Google and New York Times is Google doesn't have any reporter to get the news. And the reason New York Times makes money is because of advertising. And the reason people advertise in the New York Times is because there's news to be read. So lots of people are there reading the news.
Sure.
However, they have to pay for the advertiser. Well, Google does the same, except they have no reporters. Who do you think is the reporter for Google?
I think people like you, me, the audience.
Exactly. They get it from there, and that's why actually the reporter is kind of a dying breed. I'm sure it will not disappear that fast completely, but it's definitely to a degree disappearing. And if you know that concept, Google will start promoting the hell out of you for free. Never pay them. Only the uninformed will ever pay for marketing.
Wow.
I'm telling you, only the uninformed will pay for marketing. Now, and when you get somebody else to promote you with their money, automatically that looks like and is that they're endorsing you, isn't it?
Yes, that's true.
Yeah? I mean, if the newspaper writes about Mr. Obama being good, they're endorsing him, right?
Well, that's true. Well, or they attack him or whatever.
Well, then they're not endorsing him, but at least he still gets that for free. And they do say there is no bad press, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So those are the point. Don't have other people, use other people's money. Go ahead and that turns it under advertising, under endorsing.
Okay.
And the third one would be you got to use a message which makes those first 2 happening, which is an aligned message, and that's where you need to figure out how to do that, and we're pretty good at it. Helping people with it, and actually we already talked about let's definitely not forget the new media out there, because no matter what message we have, in the old time Jesus Christ walked from city to city and then he gave a seminar, okay, and there was no people going there, and there was no email sent, and there was no mass marketing and radio ad, nothing was there, and yet he was able to get his message across. Well, that way doesn't work today anymore. You know, so one must be, this is the, you know, last type of thing, is one must be using the new methods of communicating for blood. Don't use it and you'll be cut from the communication, because the new communication tools are so fast, so lightning fast, as if you're not participating, you basically, you're just gone. You know, and people should not make the mistake, small business owners, that their clientele is, let's say, 40 and 50 and 60 and 70, and that they are not part of the internet. Baloney. They're very much a part of the internet.
I think they are the largest growing group of people using the internet.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. Well, all right.
Okay.
People should go to our video.
Oh, yeah. On our website, there are more resources. So we'll see you there.
Yes. Bye-bye.